I think we kind of like to stick with essential oils. So, but essential oils is a small palette. And you have some basic colors there. And when you get into fragrances, they're not going to be an essential oil of mango. There's no essential oil of strawberry. Those don't exist. So those are fragrances. But when you add those in, you have a much greater scent palette, which is why so many recipes are mixtures of fragrances and essential oils. Going back to the 50s,
And
the oldest recipes we have in our books are like, that's a fragrance. And that's an essential oil, and you can see where they're using both, and they'll use what they can. I think when the fragrances started to come on the play, I don't think there was a stigma. It wasn't stigmatized. Now people like essential oils, but people also realize that people have reactions to essential oils that you have to be careful. They're like, Sterling, what about this? I'm like, do this, this, and this. Don't do this. Do a little bit of that. Sometimes it just comes down to, don't put a lot of cinnamon bark in it. Use the cinnamon leaf. You can use a drop of cinnamon bark. It's good to test it, sometimes.
yes,
I'm not saying animal test. I'm saying
test it
test
on
it.
your,
Test it on humans, human trials. So a lot of fragrances do go through human trials. It's when you're spending more money, and but if something is hazardous, you don't want to use it. You don't want to sell it. I mean,
yeah,
but some of the most hazardous things we use and they smell great. But cinnamon bark,
that can
I,
actually cause first and second degree burns. Yeah.
yeah. If your skin is sensitive and you're putting that essential oil on straight, yeah, it's too potent, so it gives you a chemical burn. But that's nature.
Yes. Yes. Natural doesn't necessarily mean, you know,
It's not a chemical weapon, right?
yeah.
So like pepper spray, that's natural. I mean, that
Yep.
is cayenne pepper and pretty much alcohol.
Yeah.
You can make it yourself. African pepper, ghost pepper. I mean, it's a biological weapon for sure. You ever get like African pepper in your nose or your eyeball, ghost pepper, which is just pain, I think.
Yeah.
But it's part of in nature. We would put that in the pillars, the pillar of severity, pillar of light.
Mhm. Mercy. Yep.
Yeah, that which can heal can kill, right?
Mhm.
So cayenne pepper can lower your blood pressure, lower, and help you live and be healthier, and a very healthy thing for most people, but not all people.